wrestling is not just everything, but just prepares you for like what you gotta do, how tough life is, and everything. It just helped me out over the years. So wrestling has really taught me a lot. My favorite moment would be the Dixie moment. Oh, just destroying Dixie was the best moment ever. I'm gonna miss everyone here. Cause everyone here has been a big part of my life, and just making new people, new friends. I'm gonna miss all that. I'm gonna miss the teachers, some teachers, just not everyone. And just my friends in general. Ted Bray, funny. He has some funny moments, and Ted's funny. John Clary, nice, looks nice, but it's tough. Mark, I haven't known him that long, but he's a good coach. Helps a lot, says what's on his mind, straightforward. Nick, good coach, tough, pushes people like me, tells me not to smile, but can't help it for some reason. Yeah. Just go out there and just go hard, push yourself to a new limit, because man, if you can do that, you can do anything. If you can get through like one tough practice, you did it. That's amazing. You just proven yourself that you can handle that kind of practice. Now you just have to prove yourself that you can even go even farther than what you know you can. Go beyond the edge. Just jump off that cliff.
Cool. Wrestling has definitely prepared me to be a hardworking individual and set goals for myself, and then go out and make those goals happen.
Awesome.
Definitely the team. The team, just because there's such a bond that's between us. We all suffer together, we cut weight together, we win together, we lose together, team and individual, and everyone kind of feels that. You know, we've all been through Ted's miserable practices, so, you know, that's the one thing I'll miss, suffering with everyone else. Ted would definitely be enthusiastic. John would be determined. Mark's a hard one, but I'd say rambunctious would be a good one. And Nick is definitely the more passionate one out of all of them. Looking back, it would definitely be the dual meets, specifically Dixie and Covington, just because they were just so amped up, and we left it all to Nate at the end, and, you know, he's got to get that takedown, or he's got to get the pin, or he's got to win, and, you know, our motto's always been leave it to Nate. And so now, you know, it's just the excitement when it comes down to one last match, and, you know, that's what takes the cake. So I'd say don't have any regrets. Just lead the team best as your ability. You know, you only got 1 year at it, so why leave anything on the table? And I mean, function as individuals, but be a cohesive unit. You know, don't let anyone step out of line. You know, just kind of be loose but tight at the same time.
I think the biggest thing I'm going to hold on to is probably the relationships, just the guys. I mean, wrestling it's so much more than just a sport and going out and, you know, putting your shoes on wrestling. There's the team behind it and the guys that get you ready to go out and compete and push you every day. I think is really is the biggest part of the sport. So the friendships I've built from that is probably what I'll take out from it more than anything. And the coaches that have pushed me, I've had a respect and a friendship for them, which will just continue to grow. John was kind of the spiritual leader of our team. He wasn't there all the time because he was busy a lot, but I don't know. The first thing I think of with him is legs, because he was always kind of the leg king. And Mark was always, I don't know, he was always there for me when I needed to talk to somebody, or he would always, ask me questions outside of wrestling a lot of times. So he was a pretty cool guy. And let's see, Nick. The first word is probably fun. He's just a fun guy. He probably made our team laugh more than anybody this year. And in the wrestling room wise, he was in there every day, actually wrestling us. So he was pushing us physically. And Ted, I don't think anybody cares more for our team than Ted, and loves the guys as much as him. And I don't know, he was through everything, he's there for us. And he would just push us even when we weren't feeling it. Probably one of my favorite memories from the season was after Hunter's semi-match, when me and Becker were warming up in the bullpen for state for our semis match, and we watched him win in triple overtime, and we were both like, all right, we need to go find him. We were running down the steps, and he was running up, and we both grabbed him and gave him a big old hug, and we were just so pumped for him, and it was a cool moment. The biggest thing I'm going to miss is the family atmosphere, because all of our guys we really are family, and throughout the last 4 years, and for some it's a little bit fewer, but we've all really come to grow close to each other. And I don't know, we say family after every practice, but it is true, because everybody is. We're all like brothers, so that'll be the biggest thing I miss, and then just the memories that came along with it. My biggest word of advice or word of wisdom is just to be a leader, to step it up when you're in the room and everyone else isn't feeling good or is cutting weight, to be that one guy that kind of sparks the fuel and goes hard, and because it ripples throughout the room. When we push one guy and that guy, wakes up and starts pushing himself and pushes the next guy he goes with, and the next guy. I don't know, we've told a couple guys throughout the season that the seniors graduating this year have worked the last 4 years to give our singlet and our name a pretty good reputation in the wrestling community. So it's your guys' turn to keep that going.
I think wrestling just teaches people to keep pushing themselves, and you make a lifetime of friendships, and I think that's pretty much what I'm going to take on. I think Ted's really passionate about the sport and about the kids that he coaches.
Okay.
And John, my dad, John, I think that he's really caring about all the kids on the team. And Mark, he's a assistant coach, and I think that he's really fit for it just because he's a good help. He's really patient with a lot of the first-year kids. And Nick, I've noticed that Nick is really an observant person with he's really good at finding someone's talents, like, and using it on the mat, I guess. I think my favorite moment is junior year. We went to Ted's house with the seniors and juniors that went there for dinner, and we played football in Ted's backyard. I think that was probably my greatest.
Cool.
It was a lot of fun. I think I'll miss the unity in the team. I think that our team's like really functional together, and whenever we have problems, pretty much they get solved quick. So I think that's what I'll miss. I think I'll hold on to all the memories that I've had with this team, and I honestly think I've probably learned at least one lesson from every single kid on our team, so I think I'll hold on to that.
I think that it's prepared me for, life situations and stuff to, be prepared, and not only that, face things head on, and, I think that it's helped me grow so much over the years and And this is going to help me even after I graduate, with dealing with, wrestling in college, because I plan to wrestle in college. And I honestly can say I'm tied between when I made it to state the first time and the Dixie Duels. Dixie Duels, when it came down to me, I was quivering inside, because I'm like, this is so much pressure on me. And I was praying to myself, like, Lord, let me not mess this up. Let me not mess this up, because this is going to come down to the final round. And when I made it to state, it was the same thing, same, situation. I don't want to mess up right now. Just let me wrestle correctly for the rest of the match, and I know that I'll be okay. And you saw the results of that. I think that it was awesome, both events, because he didn't fail me. Ted, very, very, very determined. I will tell you for a fact that he's one of the most determined men that I have ever come to know and love in my entire life. And, he's going to keep that fire burning in his belly for a while. So I think I'll miss the atmosphere of, those close duels, when we had to cheer on everybody from 106 all the way up to heavyweight, and to be able to have, even the fans participate in it all, and to just feel the very, very feeling of victory, just that what's the perfect word for it? That atmosphere, basically. That atmosphere. Now, I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. Do not, I repeat, do not let the flame die out.